Oh, you like RE4? I need to play that, man. I really do. I need to play more. I need to play more of them. Right, I'm guessing they're pistol bashing. I would assume this is a PB. Are we pistol bashing? Okay. They called a timeout. If someone has ins in stream, can they link it? Please. That would be super, super great. Feel free just to pop his stream in chat. Just so anyone can watch like his perspective as well if they want. But yeah, Sake, welcome in. Good to meet you. You're going for Super Kids. Okay, I think we're PBing. I think we are PBing. So let's go meet in the middle, where normally everybody meets for a big old punch-up. And then we're gonna pick and ban. But yeah, there's a few big games going on tonight. Noddy and Mozart are streaming. They have their P2B Cup game going on. It's kind of a... I've never seen this before. Kind of a split. Okay, now it's back to the 1v1. Oh, no, wait, 2v1. Well, there you go, 2v1.
Axis eliminated.
And Brits win that one. There you go, Super Kids win the bash. Yo, Puffy. Good to see you, my guy. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I love you, man. Right, Matt Massa banned by Phantom. Super Kids banning Break. Good. That means we might have Lennon. Yo, I think we might have Lennon. We might have Lennon, guys. I think we're going to have Lennon. I think Phantom are going to pick Lennon. I think they're going to do it. I think they were practicing earlier as well. Because when I joined, the map was on Lennon. We actually going to have Lennon. Okay, see if it does anything. They all seem to be moving okay. Carentan picked by Phantom, fair enough. Carentan good too. We like Carentan. Burgundy picked by Super Kids. Katie, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you. Puffy, you're welcome, man. Also, my computer is making a really weird noise. I hope you guys can't hear it. I hope and think it's just one of the fans. It's making like a... I don't know, it sounds like it's running like an old car. Okay, crap, looked a bit laggy there. Oh, Lennon band. Okay, we go to Carentan. Let's see how this works. But I may have to get the computer to be, MOT'd. Puffy with the streak. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Also, Katie, I know you had a streak the other day and I didn't say thank you for it. I'm sorry. I am a piece of trash. But thank you for your streakers too. Your streakers too? Thank you for your streakers. Saw you going back at Shoutcaster. Wasn't me. Thank you, Puffy. Thank you, Katie. Bugger, it actually makes you chains? I don't know what it is. It's only with Phantom. I blame Phantom. I actually blame Phantom. I think it's them. That's what I think it is. I actually have to ready up in spec as well. Weird. Right, let's go through the teams. Just while these guys are readying up. So for Phantom, we have Cakesy, we have TomTom, we have Elbato, we have Aaron with a few extra ends, and we have Crap. And then for SUPERKIDS, we have Baza, we have Vision, we have Honest, we have Inzen, and we have Limewax, who may also be streaming this from his perspective as well, I think. But if you do want to see who's streaming, there is the... You can just look on the COD2 game on Twitch, and it will show you everyone who's streaming COD2 at the minute. Which should have Inzen, it should have Limewax as well. So if you do want to watch other people's perspective, then please do. Please do. But Phantom are going to be attacking. SUPERKIDS look to be defending. Moan about Puffy? I can moan for Puffy, but I don't know if I can moan about him. I don't know if I can moan about him. Vision going MG with the car. TomTom making a push up to Piano. With Thompson. We saw him do this last time. Phantom had a really kind of slow movement when it came to a B push. Players would usually, as they're doing now, with Bartsaw, try and get on ledge. And everything would kind of come in one sort of big blast, which sounded completely less sexual in my head. But everything would kind of go from nothing to everything. It was really fun to watch. We did just see one player go down to a grenade, and that would have been TomTom catching that one. Baza finding Bartsaw off the ledge. Fenny, welcome in, brother. And a big push on Warehouse. Aaron does get Honest, which will be the Axis shotgunner down. They make a push over to beat. Nade's coming over. And Baza is there with the MP44. Crap has gone high. Does eventually find Baza. Baza and Gaza. He's going to get heavily tagged. I can't see who by, but Limewax will get that final kill as he runs into ally spawn. And SUPERKIDS, only losing 2 in that round, are going to get the first round. Very good to see you, man. Yeah, moaning for you I can do, but moaning about you can't do that. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. So Cakesy is going to have shotgun. Let's see if Honest made his way into Warehouse again. And Nade there from Axis, not catching anyone, getting close, but not catching anyone. TomTom rushing through Garden. I think he spotted the shotgun, going in rush. He does. He drops Honest. Vision finding him from behind. Limewax and getting Bartsaw from Mansion. Aaron with the M1 Garand on Vision. And Axis down to 2. Allies down to 3. They have a man advantage. Limewax and Baz are left. I am going to sneakily go back into streamer mode at some point. See if it makes any difference. Because it's only Phantom that have the problem. So, I don't know. Maybe put Phantom in spec. Put them in spec, not me. 3 players left for Phantom. Coming up to a minute. Crap is going to be moving over MG with Scope. Limewax sitting top mansion with MP44. And Cakesy makes his way mid-mansion. Nice flick with the MP. Finding Baza. So, it is going to be Limewax left. The planter A may just trigger Cakesy to go up and have a look. They're guessing he's going to be up there. It's pretty much where they'd sit if they're the last Axis player. Cakesy makes his way up. He has to time this perfectly. And he'll get it. 1 apiece.
Allies win.
Very good to see you, man. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Right, let's jump in with Axis. I actually want to try and jump in with Honest if I can. See if he makes his way. Where's he going to go with that shotgun? He's not going to make a rush for Warehouse. He does get a tag, but again, I can't see on who. Oh, he gets heavily tagged as he goes in. He's backed up by another Axis player. He gets a heavy tag onto someone. And they're making a rush for it. They want that Warehouse. Limewax with the nade on Crap. Inzen going top mansion. Limewax at the back of B. Could be quite useful here if he peeks, but has to be careful for that allied scope. Baza in top Warehouse plant is going to be teased. He does find Bartsaw on B Street. Vision on walkway. Limewax finding Cakesy. Allies now left with one.
Allies eliminated.
And Bazza finds that last one. Good defense from them. That's what I mean about it being so important to get warehouse. If you do want to have a good defense on B, warehouse is a real vital point. And sometimes just by getting your shotgunner in there, you can pretty much secure a round. Phantom not even going anywhere near B side this round. One Axis player does time a peek quite well. Doesn't actually get the shot off. Casey making a rush for Mansion. Does find Inzen. Bazza falling back. Casey heavily tagged. Doesn't get top Mansion, but does do some damage. Jawsama is looking honest. Finds him. Bazza sitting by cellar stairs. Vision in MG. TomTom did get one on honest, but eventually dropped by Bazza. He will grab that Thompson. Allied players left with two. Aaron just looking towards Archway. Isn't really in support of Crap, but is, I hope, going to make his way over to him. Limax just sitting top Mansion. Oh, Vision finding Crap. Aaron's going to be left. He makes his way out of mid-archway, looking to Axis spawn. Does get heavily tagged. Tries the no-scope. Bazza will claim that one. Nice and easy. 3-1 for SUPERKIDS. So Bazza's not going to have that speed anymore. He does have that second weapon. It's going to take him a long time to get anywhere, and he is susceptible to that nade if it comes over mid, but it doesn't. He's able to throw one over, but nothing comes back. Aaron with the opening kill, finding Inns and a few players for Axis moving over A side. Vision sitting in that MG garden. TomTom just creeping along under walkway. And Crap with the scope kill on Vision. TomTom chucks a nade in there, very unlikely to get anyone. But it does keep them away from that window. Also draws some eyes over to Mansion rather than MG. TomTom pretty confident no one's in there. Crap with another scope kill, finding Bazza. Oh, he did make a bit of noise. In which case he's just going to run. Gets a heavy tag, uses that nade, which could well be enough just to finish. It is indeed. Limax dropping. TomTom spotting someone running up Mansion stairs. Oh. It's going to be honest. Bartsaw looking at Mansion windows. Plant goes down at A. Aaron running through the smoke. Crap on the walkway with scope. And honest has gone mid Mansion, but eventually dropped by Bartsaw. 3-2. Casey back with shotgun. Bazza going back B with MP. It's kind of a risky. Had a little peek, but isn't going to try and challenge. Because Allied Scope would more than likely win that every day of the week. Vision still an MG. Looking over to that mid-rush. TomTom not sitting right inside the gate this time. You can see one Allied player trying to get the jump on that ledge, and he gets it. We'll play Bartsaw. I think he's been practicing that. Nade's going over back B. Aaron looking over to mid window and mid mansion. Crap with scope. Oh, Inzen picking up the first kill, dropping Casey. Allies lose their shotgunner. Honest sitting in the archway by Warehouse. Oh, Inzen spots someone at A. TomTom finding line wax. Good nade out, forces the player off plant. Bazza good cover, dropping Bartsaw off A. Makes his way back Axis spawn. TomTom running right into Honest. He was a bit of a mobile shotgunner. Running around everywhere. Plant being teased at A. Allies down to 2 and 30 seconds left. Aaron brings it back. 2v2, great cover from Crap. Just keeping Aaron alive. Aaron, top MG, and we'll grab that final kill, 3 apiece. Just grabbing a drink. Casey with the stolen car. Nice. It's going to be helpful for his shotgunning. Won't make him as quick, but means they have 5 potential long range. Oh, TomTom dropping the Bazet, just peeking on B Long, who legs it back to go tell his friends that he killed one. Butts are in bombed out house. Aaron looking over to MG. Crap, does have to be careful of that mansion window. Because one tiny peek and he's gone. Nade going right into MG. Nade's coming back out. I think that was a... I think it was an Axis nade. See, caught by that MG window. Line Wax just peeking at the right time. Predator with a nade going over to back B. Oh, beg your pardon, the smoke going out the back. Smoke going out to car even, beg your pardon. I will get my places right eventually. Another kill. And another kill coming for SUPERKIDS. It's going to be Cakesy left on his own. Runs right into Honest. Nice clean round. Making it 4-3. Phantom aren't playing it as slow as they did before. They did have a really kind of steady Carentan push. I don't know where that nade went. I'm pretty sure that went into the shadow realm, but it disappeared in the middle of the clouds. I think that nade actually just went... I don't know if anyone else saw that, but mid-flight it kind of just disappeared. GG that nade. TomTom going over to a spot. I'm going to call this TomTom corner, actually. He loves it here. I think he's happy here. See? Look at him. Hugging the wall. He loves it. Bartzel trying the ledge, but missing it this time. Nade's coming over to Piano from Axis. Not catching anyone this time. Crap with scope. Giving Allied spawn. And the push happens. Honest, I think he got tagged by his teammate there, and they're told to back off. Cakesy with the long-range shotgun, dropping him. Inzen getting a tag from mid-mansion. Popping a nade out too. Cakesy with a second, finding Bazet. B is under pressure. Line Wax moves over and leaves MG unattended. Is maybe going to try and flank. He still has to deal with Allied scope though. Bartzel gets a kill on Inzen. A second on Vision. Line Wax could be really imperative here if he gets his kill, but he gets spotted and pushed off. Crap, does eventually drop, but TomTom gets the last one. And that's a good push. It's going to make it 4 apiece. Nice play. Nice, strong push on Mansion B, sorry. All started by that kill from Cakesy. Again, getting that shotgunner out of warehouse. When you can do that, B is more or less yours. You still have back B to contend with. But getting warehouse done is just huge. Cakesy tagged heavily, I think. One player was just by the window rather than on the stairs, hence why he was seen. Another front plant going for Phantom. Bazet does find TomTom. I think the plant has been pretty much stopped. Cakesy chasing down Vision. Now goes for a safer back B. I can't see if Axis have any nades. I don't need it. Bazet in warehouse again. Finding him. And that's what I mean about warehouse being so imperative. Aaron running into Line Wax. And then takes cover from Bazet. It is 2 apiece. Goes for the Luger. Interesting. Never seen that before. It does have one more bullet though. Maybe that is the maybe that's the benefit. I don't think it fires as fast, but it has one extra bullet. And there you go. That could make a big difference. Ensign and Baz are left. Aaron axes spawn. Oh, and one tagged by Ensign. He came up behind him. It is now crap left with the scope. Misses one. Has to be careful with the peek. Just checking the bomb is good. Gets heavily tagged. Oh, and Ensign finds him. Just brought his head up to that window. And it was enough. Ensign found it. He's going to be 5-4.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
Demoted to spec again. Sickening. All these community developers and modders spend ages making a really lovely health bar for all 10 players, weapon bar. And what do I get? Kick to spec. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Vision with the opening kill. Finding Cakesy. Chopping the allied shotgunner. Aaron looking over to MG. Honest finding TomTom. Phantom down to 2. Players dropped in around 30 seconds. It's not a good start. Honest, and there goes a third. Good shot from Vision. Limewax is going to be MG. Bazza just sitting by the smoke. Landed by mid archway. Also has B archway covered. Aaron with the opening kill from B long. Finding Baz. Creeps along warehouse. Makes a ton of noise though. I don't think he's going to find anyone. He's going to be super happy with that. Tab sometimes. I can do that for you. No problem. I'll do that for you. Oh, good shot from Vision. And Ensign grabs the last. Crap dropping. Here's going to be 6-4, 2 before the half. And SUPERKIDS are looking pretty strong on defense on Phantom's map. Yeah, I'll try and sneak back into streamer on the next map. So I can at least get the scores up. Which is all there for you. Vision going top mid. TomTom still in allied spawn. Making his way over to TomTom's corner. Nade from Limewax finding Aaron. Cakesy putting pressure. Good shot. Vision dropping to crap. Oh, gets a second finding Ensign. Getting all the nice angles. Honest now feeling that he might be needed more mid-side. I don't know if giving up that warehouse is the best bet. Limewax going MG. It could have been a good gamble actually. He did get dropped to Bartsaw, but he found the action. And again, Phantom doing that misdirection, popping that smoke over to B car and then moving over to A. TomTom finding Limewax. He's going to be Bazza left. A plant is going to go down. I don't think Bazza can stop this. It goes down at the front as well. TomTom on walkway is going to find Bazza. And that's going to be 6-5. Could end up with a 6 apiece. And Phantom do have a good defense, so when they get to swap, I have a feeling they might get a few good rounds under their belt. I would probably say this is a Axis-sided map. And if Phantom get a good defense, they've actually done well to get it this close on attack. It's not easy. It really isn't. TomTom with that stolen car. Sitting in his corner, just waiting. Bartzell looking over the mansion. Does get a heavy tag. No kill. Aaron jumping out, bombed out, looking over the MG. Crap, looking to get the big jump. This could dictate the round. If he gets it, he's taking his time, leaves himself really vulnerable. Does get it though. Well, the first part of it anyway. Can he get the second? Nice and easy. Right. Crap is going to go high. That could really open up B for Phantom. Honest in warehouse. Ends in MG cellar stairs. Or sorry, mid cellar stairs. Crap does get a kill on Bazza. Limewax peeking MG. Plant going down by Cakesy, who does eventually get dropped. That is in a great position for Crap though. Honest with a kill on Bart. So Aaron finding Honest. The second on Limewax. Vision now looking for the bomb. Is going to leave himself open to a shot from Crap. Enzen finds him. Crap does have a nade as well. This is going to be 6 apiece. Oh, Vision's going to try. He has a little bit of time to play with, but that nade goes out. Oh, nearly caught his head. But he would love to be on the MG right now. That could really cover that corner. Well played, Crap. Vision isn't going to get it. And Crap will get that final kill. It is going to be 6 apiece at the half. Going in even Stevens. Yeah, I think you're right, Katie. Maybe I just won't do any more French games. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I think you're right. It's a good job there aren't any Scottish clans. God, wouldn't that be a nightmare? Imagine being on TeamSpeak with 5 angry Scottish dudes trying to play COD. Nah. Not for me. Not for me. Be a nightmare. We do swap. SUPERKIDS now going to be attacking. Phantom defending. Aaron with scope. Finding Bazza. First opening kill, dropping Bazza off top spot. Crap is going to be in warehouse. Honest trying to make his way out of rush. Really exposed there. Could use a smoke, but probably wouldn't be worth it just to get him out of there. I think he's going to pop that smoke over the cart now. Aaron with a second kill, finding Vision. 2 players down for SUPERKIDS. Smoke goes out to cart. Enzen with a jump here. This is going to be great. This is going to be really good for him. He is eventually spotted. Gets a tagged onto one Axis player. Does have a nade in his pocket. And dropped by Aaron, picking up his third. He does love that Axis scope. Limewax making his way to MG. Does eventually find Aaron. Shuts him down, stops him from getting a 4th. Honest with the defensive kill on Crap. Allies down to 3. Sorry, Axis down to 3. Allies down to 2. Honest peeking out of cellar stairs. Oh, Limewax is just by the A-bomb, but heavily tagged. Does get Bartsu, is looking in another direction, but runs right into TomTom. And he's going to get that last kill on Honest. First opening round goes to Phantom on defense. It probably is. They won't even let you cast it. There actually, I don't think there's any Scottish players in COD 2. I can't think of any. I actually can't think of any. Even if there were, I don't think they'd admit to being Scottish. Oh, that nade landed on the wrong side of that roof. Just bounced off and landed in mid again. Cakesy getting into warehouse. Bazza. That nade fell a bit short for MG. Would have kept them from jumping on the MG, but that's about it. Vision with that scope. Looking over to see if anyone peeks MG. TomTom moving around by A. And Bartzor in top mid. Aaron's going to be MG with scope. Oh, Aaron with the opening kill, finding Bazza. Crap has spotted the allied shotgunner just in rush. He's on the ledge of warehouse. It is warehouse, beg your pardon. It is Daylily, my favourite map, exactly. I was hoping we might get Lenin as well, but nope, we didn't. Allied smoke coming out onto cart. Predator. Not even Predator, Cakesy. Why has he called himself French Predator? As in, from the movie Predator, right? He does get a kill on Honest. He drops the allied shotgunner. Welcome in there, lady. Good to see you, dude. 2 players left for Allies. SUPERKIDS struggling to get that push on attack. And Phantom just sitting back with 5. They do have under 30 seconds as well. Both of them moving over mid-garden. Keeping an eye on MG, because all it's going to take is for Aaron to jump on that. Crap. Finds a line wax. Vision does get a scope on Crap. Aaron jumps into action. Vision pinned by the MP44, pushed down into cellar. And he runs out of time. He does keep his secondary M1 though, which is going to be helpful. And the second round on defense goes to Phantom. They're looking really strong. I had a feeling attack may just be a bit better for them. And they're starting to show it. Bazza with that nade straight down mid. Again, if that can take an awkward bounce, that can land in the face of an Axis player. It doesn't though. Aaron going MG again. They could really do with flushing him out. He has such clear vision over to that rush house. Crap. Looking for the warehouse ledge. Oh, and TomTom on the MG is eventually dropped by Vision with the scope. Does get a kill on Inzen though. Smoke going down to cart. Limax going sniper boxes. Pops that nade all the way down to cart as well. Doesn't find anyone apart from players in warehouse and quickly dives back. Axis smoke coming back at the top of B Street. Cakesy in warehouse has that pretty much covered. Does have a second player in warehouse with him. Vision bravely moving down B Street, using that smoke as cover. Don't think he has much of a vision on either of those windows, but Bartzor has him as soon as he peeked. Aaron sitting in that MG garden corner. Just on A side, 1 allied player left. Crap. Warehouse, Limax making his way through mid-archway. It's going to be tough for him. 4 Alex's players. They know where he is. And Crap will grab that one. Yeah, Phantom are completely blocking out SUPERKIDS for the first couple of rounds. It's not easily done. SUPERKIDS are a very strong team. So some might think all they have to do is block them out, stop them from getting on the bomb site, but it is not easy. It is really not easy. No allied nades coming over. Cakesy checking that mid-rush. Does just be careful of nades. They might come over late. Bazza with Thompson. Not going to do much from there, but it's quickly going to move around to get into a better position to make that Thompson useful. Goes MG Garden. Vision looking to MG. And TomTom keeping his head down. He could have been useful, but... on Vision winning that scope. Scope duel. Skyper nearly said. Barca with a double. Finding Line Wax and Bazza. Holding that A side. TomTom with a nade. Again, all these kills are going for Phantom. Honest with the smoke over the cart again. But dropped by TomTom. He has pushed. Ins and left. Gets a kill, but runs right into Cakesy. 10-6. This is a tough one for SUPERKIDS. It is going to be a tough game. We are going to go to Burgundy next. And I'm confident SUPERKIDS are going to have a good fight on that. So do not count them out. Cakesy going back B. with Shotgun and Thompson, he really has to be careful. There's hardly any point in him peeking, apart from to get information. Might be useful on MG, but nope. He's changing. I don't blame him. Bazza creeping up to sell it. Aaron with the first kill of the round, finding Honest. He's done really well with that scope, actually. Don't you see him grab scope that often? But he's had a kill pretty much every round. Bazza and Inzen both picking up kills for Super Kids. Cakesy and Aaron going down. And the first plant, I think, for Super Kids goes down on A. Good push from them. Tags from Phantom. TomTom finding Vision. It's 3 apiece. Bartzel with a good aggressive push, finding Inzen. Bazza with 1 kill. Limax in bottom MG by the boxes has pretty much been pinned. It's going to come down to a sidearm duel and maybe a bash. Second round pistol bashing. Who can reload quicker? No, somehow Crap comes out with that one. That was an imperative kill. Bazza going top mansion to try and defend the defuse. But I don't know if he can do it. They are both defusing. Crap might try and just tuck himself into the wall. If Bartsaw can cover him, it will be a defuse. And Phantom are going to keep their clean streak. Oh, and he just gets it. Good cover from Bartsaw. I think he did tag him once with the M1. He tried to finish and just get him off that plant with the Colt, but it wasn't going to happen. 11-6 for Phantom. Yo, Master Whiskey. I'm from the UK. I'm from the UK. My accent is a bit... I'm basically a mongrel. I'm kind of from London, but now living in the country. So my accent's probably really mixed. But thank you, man. I don't like my own voice. I really don't. So I never ever listen back to a cast. I just upload them and that's it. Never listen to it again. But thank you. Welcome in, dude. TomTom back B. Aaron still in MG. He's kind of brave holding MG with just scope. And he does have a Thompson rushing him. And the reloading again. Limewax finishing that one. And does take MG himself. Thompson wasn't needed. Colt was all it took. Vision going to creep along warehouse, but has no cover from that back B. TomTom over by A boxes. And Crap does find Vision. Gets him out of that area. B is pretty much covered. One allied player left. And Bartzel's going to claim that. It has been all Phantom at the minute. I had a feeling their defense would be strong. That's sweet of you. Where are you from, Risky? Yeah, there's so many accents in the UK. It's really, like, for such a small country, you can go a few miles into the next town and it'll be a different accent. It's a really... What's the best way to describe the UK? A really unique country. So many accents. I know you don't like it. I got rid of the camera. There you go. I'm improving. Eventually, it'll just be quiet streams. No speaking, no camera. There you go. Super Kids picking up 2 kills. TomTom and Cakesy dropping. I might be able to grab maybe 1 round Limax with a 3rd. And he picks up another one. It is literally going to be 1 Axis player left. And Bazza finds Crap. There you go, 12-7. Comeback could be on. Putting on the brakes of Phantom on the potentially last round. Well, it is going to be the last round for Phantom if they get the next one, but... Here's a score sheet for you as well. Oh, plenty of nades. Coming down warehouse alleyway. Cakesy diving into warehouse. Yeah, I don't know why it's looking a bit odd. I'm going to play around with things on the next map. There's like a blue line at the top of the screen. Not quite sure why it's there, but I'm going to have a play around with stuff. Yeah, Santan has a bit of a different accent. I can't figure out where he's from. Oh, he's from Turkey. Welcome in, dude. But yeah, it's just, I haven't got the health bars up. Because when I go in streamer mode, it lags the players out. But I'm going to try it on the next map, and hopefully it's not going to cause any problem. I don't know if Santan is from London, because he has a bit of like a twang to his accent. I haven't heard him that often, only in like other people's streams. Oh, Bartzel backbeat, doesn't manage to get that kill. Now down to the final 3 for both teams. Crap is going to be Warehouse. Limewax has got himself into Mansion. Does find Aaron, runs right into him. SUPERKIDS with a man up, 15 seconds. A plant going down at A from Bazza. Unless he's stopped. That nade might just get him after as it doesn't. And Bazza gets Bartzel. There you go, another round. The quality, I can't really... I could try and put it up again. It's kind of as high as I can get it. It's at 1440. I can't really... I don't know what else I can do. It's on the highest quality I can make it, as far as I'm aware. If you have any other suggestions or any commands or anything I can do, then let me know. But it's literally on the highest quality I can get it. My COD 2 has a habit of crashing if I ever try and change the graphics. But I'll take any tips you have. This is much better from SUPERKIDS. Bazza does clear MG. Oh, sorry. He did clear MG. Eventually dropping to crap. Axis with a really good advantage. 2-man up from SUPERKIDS. Crap. TomTom, Bartzel and Cakesy left. The last 2 players are still Allied Spawnhouse. They do have over a minute to make something happen. Grabs an extra nade. 3 nades for vision. You don't see that very often. TomTom daring to push out to Sandbag. Could have a good spot here if he times his push. Does find vision. Runs right into Honest. A good trade. And he's getting out on the B Street from Bartzel. Crap, backing him up. Honest is in the archway of Warehouse and dropped by Cakesy. That is going to be 13-8. Phantom are going to claim Carentan. Yeah, I think OBS limits stuff. There's I can definitely try and play with things. I'm just going to try and change the because there's a blue. Can you guys see a blue line at the top of the screen? I don't know why I can. I don't know if it's in the stream or if it's... Let's have a look, see if I can change anything. It should be... Right, hang on, let's... That may have done something, hopefully. So thank you for the follows, guys. Sorry there's no alerts or anything. Right, I'm going to sneak on streamer, see if they know anything. Does it actually... They do actually look laggier when I go streamer. God, they do actually look laggier. Why does it do that? It is me. Oh, fitting it to frame. Yeah, that'd be good. If you're referring to in-game graphics, if you change them inside from the config... Ah, how do I do that? That would be super helpful. You can see it. Okay, I've just got rid of that. So that was an OBS thing. Sorry about that. That blue line's gone. Great, thank you guys. Sorry, that was an OBS thing. That was just doing a stretch to screen. Because I did a VCOD stream yesterday to change the settings for that so that OBS would record that, because OBS is a mean mistress. But yeah, if there's something in the config I can change, and if anyone knows how to do that, I'd happily take advice after stream. That'd be great. If I can have the game looking even better, that'd be wonderful. That'd be great. It makes it look better for you guys, then heck yeah, I'm down for that. But yeah, sorry about the blue line. That should hopefully be gone. But if you just join in, this is second map. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do a prediction as well. Make it a bit fun. If you want to spend your points, you're more... Oh, Noddy, thank you for the raid, dude. Thank you, man. I didn't see that. Sorry, there's no alerts that came up or anything. Sorry, dude. I hope you had a good stream, man. I hope your match went well. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Hope your stream went well. Oh, Mozart as well. Thank you, guys. Welcome in. You joined at the right time. We're just going on to map number 2. And I think we're kicking off. We are indeed. Phantom are going to be attacking. SUPERKIDS are going to be defending. Inzin with the first kill. Chopping crap. Mozart and Noddy, welcome in, guys. Thanks for the raid. Let us know how your game went. Hope you had a good one, guys. Vision is going to be in dark. Plenty of pressure on him. I think he's actually tagged by Inzin a bit there as well. I think the Axis shotgunner tagged him. Not quite sure what happened. Aaron. Looking over to beat. Vision. Good defense. Remember, this is SUPERKIDS map as well. And I have a feeling we may well see a 3-map game. Limewax finding Bartzel. It's going to be Aaron left. Inzin picking up 2 kills. You can hear an Axis player in Allied House. Honest is going to be hunting around. Lurking by Garage. Aaron does find Inzin.
Allies eliminated.
And Limewax gets him. It's going to be the first round. Going to SUPERKIDS. Yo, thank you, guys. Welcome in. I hope you had a good game. I hope you had a good stream. Casey, that front man, making his way over to B with the shotgun. He's going to pop that smoke in the alleyway. It's probably the front man you want. Good cover from TomTom, dropping Vision. Bazza does find Bartzel. Dives into Garage to recover. Casey, good aggression with that shotgun on B alleyway. Dropping Honest. Second kill with the car. Finding Limewax. Much better reply from Phantom. Aaron's going to be covering a short. Inzin does drop Casey off that plant. Plant does go down. Inzin just by that B alleyway, trying to put pressure on the planter. It's 2 apiece. Bazza and Inzin are going to need to try and time this push together and get the last 2 players off plant for a defuse. TomTom hanging by APC. Aaron's still sitting back. Westbourne does find Bazza though, bringing it to 2-1. Inzin left. This is really going to be tough for him. I have a feeling Phantom may take this one. Guess you're going to go for the defuse first time around. Does get dropped by TomTom. Makes it 1 apiece.
Allies win.
Yeah, Wooski, that would be good. Or Wooski, sorry. That'd be good. I'll do some, maybe do a test stream tomorrow. Just try and get the graphics up. But yeah, if there's any commands I can pop in the config, yeah, let me know. Thank you. Because I know the North American guys, they had a really good looking stream for the LAN. It looked really crisp on there. Almost like 4K-ish. That looked really, really good. Good nades from Phantom. 3 players going down for the Axis team. Bazza's going to try that push from mid. Looking over to Allied spawn. Plant does go down there. He's going to need to move. Crap, does find Bazza. TomTom finds the last player. And will drop Limewax. I'm expecting SUPERKIDS to have a pretty good Burgundy. I really am. Let's jump in with the Axis scope. If I can find him. It's so much easier with the... There you go, streamer mode. Inzin is going to have scope. Axis Axis players are bundled up together. That's going to be tough. TomTom finds Honest, and the second on Vision. Crap, does find Line Wax. Ensign does eventually get a kill on TomTom, but it's going to be 4-1. And he runs right into Cakesy. He was going to make that 3-1. It's that manic rush onto B. When you get those Axis players jumping, you kind of need to drip feed them on when they make that jump over that tank into that B alleyway. There's so many nades coming over from allies. If you bundle up, you're kind of asking for trouble. Oh, and crap. Finding Bazza, just that peek in mid. He gets a second on Honest. Oh, but Instant. Good cover from B. Does drop TomTom, prevents that push. Phantom now ground to a halt. Crap in the nade on Line Wax. Good shot from Bartzel. Does find Instant. Aaron covering that A short again. Crap with scope. Looking over to that B alleyway. Cakesy in mid with shotgun. Is chopped by Vision. And he has 3 left.
Explosives planted!
Oh, bit rate and priority. Oh, right. No, I get it. I think I did change it so it was FPS more than quality. So I could have a play with that, actually. I'll have a go with that after stream. That was when my internet wasn't great, because in the UK we have terrible internet. It's really expensive, but it's trash. Aaron trying the no-scope with the M1, but missing. Crap. We'll grab that one, though. It's going to be 4-1. And maybe like Carentan, SUPERKIDS might be lucky to get a draw on Axis, but their attack, I think, is going to be quite strong. Bazza, just teased that jump. Ends in with a nade on Bartzel. Vision going to go MG with scope. Crap finding Honest. Axis shotgunner going down. TomTom, that front man. With Thompson, plenty of nades coming over from Axis onto B. You can actually get a nice early plant here. Cakesy's going to cover that B alleyway. Crap, drop into Line Wax. Plant does go down on B. Aaron finding Line Wax. Cakesy can now move around in mid. Axis down to 2, but Vision bringing it back to a 2-2. Bazza looking over to APC. Has Vision just to his right. Oh, drop that scared me then. Drop by TomTom. He gets a second. Good instinct there. 5-1. Phantom looking pretty strong. You probably would expect him to get a good few rounds as attack. But SUPERKIDS are going to need more than one. Could try something different. Bazza, he's going to go A side. Vision going back to MG. Nades and a scope kill from Crap. For Phantom. I feel like they may be riding that high from Carentan. That's why they're doing so well at the minute. Bazza does find Crap. And Vision finding TomTom. This is better. Aaron is going to be in spawn house. Honest and dark. But I don't think he's going to be too busy. Bazza's going to be back A. Smoke going out. Actually an interesting spot. Going out just in the entrance from mid to Axis spawn. Haven't seen it go there that often. I think it was a reality that had some interesting plays on Burgundy. That was fun to see. Some kind of convincing A pushes. Bartzel has spotted the last Axis player. Gets tagged. And somehow tagged again, and eventually finished off by the Colt. But yeah, normally on Burgundy, you see smokes going along the street. Allied Tiger, Axis Tiger, or B alleyway, or B. But yeah, there's some interesting smoke going on A. You don't really see it that often. Yeah, left click for player swap. Yeah, player numbers would work if the if I was in streamer mode, but it doesn't actually work in a spectate. But streamer mode, there'd be the health bars either side, left and right. But the minute I'm just using left click and right click. Allies down to 2. Cakesy and Crap. Vision just teasing with that MG. Axis players starting to push up. Now they have the man advantage. Crap could be swamped in a second. He is. And Inzen from Allied Spawn finds him. And now they can just wait. Cakesy's in mid. Does have MP44. Gets a tag onto Inzen in Allied Spawn, but I think it's going to be all she wrote for him in a minute. And Inzen will grab that. Good play from him. Picking up a couple of kills, timing that push well. Yeah, they knew they had the advantage, so that push into Spawn House was bound to come. Just denying Phantom as much ground as they can. It does mean Phantom now don't have any secondary, so a B rush could be back on. They have to be careful of those nades coming over. Casey taking cover. Crap finding one kill on Bazza. And gets a second scope kill on Inzen. Vision does get a tag, but Crap somehow gets him through smoke. Good push on B from TomTom, the last Axis player in Darkroom. Honest with that, they may as well push over A. Or they're just going to flood and kill him. Even better, 7-2. Phantom on a roll. This isn't looking good for SUPERKIDS. In 9 rounds, only picking up 2. It's not a confident start. Vision needs to get those early kills. He needs to win those scope duels against Crap. Just like that. Inzen gets... Oh, Vision, that isn't going to help. Oh, Line Wax dropping. Probably could have maybe timed his run a bit differently. Allied players swarming B. TomTom putting pressure in Dark. Has to time his jump in there because Honest could get one. He does. This is actually better. They're not actually worried about that team kill or team kill at all. They now have a 2-man advantage. Crap left with scope in Allied Spawn. Honest hanging out in Darkroom. I don't think Crap has a secondary. $50 seconds does get a kill on Vision. I jumped off just at the wrong time there. Brings it back to 2-1. That's a lot more tense for SUPERKIDS. Bazza may be a bit too far away. If somehow Crap gets a kill on Honest, although if he goes over to A, he's not even going to see him. He's running out of time. Where's he going to gamble? He's going to go A, coming up to 15 seconds. And Bazza's nearby. He could stop that plant. I think he's heard him. He has now. And that was enough. Well played. 7-3. Hey, buddy. Sorry, my cat is injured at the minute. Whoa. Bless him. He's a bit of a shouty cat. He's cut his paw open somehow. So he's just looking for sympathy. Barca with the opening kill on Inzen. Vision looking for a scope kill through smoke. An early plant from TomTom does go down. Good cover from Crap, finding Honest, who didn't manage to get into Dark. So Axis are going to have to do this without this shotgunner. Good push of that TomTom. Line Wax does find Bart Saw, but eventually dropped by TomTom. 1 round before the half, and Phantom have a really good lead. It could all come back to bite them on the switch when SUPERKIDS get to attack. Let's see how they do. Let's have a look at the scores. Plenty of nades going over to B, coming back into that spawn area for allies. On Inzen, the kill on Bart Saw. I think Casey just saw a player peeking by Garage as well. The smoke going out from Casey onto B. Bazza's push. Allied Spawn does find Crap. And here they come. Great push from SUPERKIDS. That last round going out with a swing. Line Wax finding Casey. One allied player left in the form of Aaron, who has sneakily moved himself over to A. Yo, Raveser, welcome in, bro. He does pick up one kill, but runs right into Bazza.
Axis win.
Yeah, he's I thought he'd strained his paw again, but he let me check it early, and he's actually got a massive cut on his pad. So he's just walking around meowing, telling me I'm a bad dad. But either way, 8-4 here. We'll have a quick look at the score. Phantom are now going to be defending, and SUPERKIDS are now going to be attacking. Casey back with shotgun. Vision looking for that opening kill, just misses those two Axis players. And I don't think they're going to have any trouble getting over to B. Ensign does get an aid on TomTom. Bazza putting pressure from mid and just by garage. Vision making his way out of allied spawn. Enzi, welcome in, dude. Bartels by Wagon, the tiniest gap. Be a great shot if he can pull that one off. Smoke coming out onto B. Aaron moving over to support. Crap actually got into dark with the scope. Honest checking allied spawn. Oh, Crap does get a kill on Bazza. Inzen waiting in garage. Vision replies, finding Bartzel. Casey sitting in mid with that shotgun. Crap gets another one onto Honest. Eventually dropped by Lionwax. B is looking open for SUPERKIDS. Oh, Casey though, finding Inzen. The rear cover for SUPERKIDS is gone.
Explosives planted!
And I'm streaming content instead of, but I know. I feel bad. I did clean it up as best I could. I put some warm water and vinegar on like a tissue and cleaned it. But I feel bad keeping him in. But he's a tomcat, so always gets in fights. And I feel like if I send him out there with a paw damage, then I'm being an even worse dad. Anyway, two allied players are left to defend the plant. Vision with scope, covering APC, also flicking over alleyway side. Oh, Aaron does get the Luger kill on Limewax, but Vision finishes him. SUPERKIDS do get the first round on attack. Crap, sitting 19-8 with that scope. Inzen not super far behind at 12-11. But they are going to need him to be hot on that scope on allies. Oh, Vision's got it. Beg your pardon. I thought Inzen had kept it. Vision obviously enjoying the allied scope a little bit more. Oh, where's TomTom going? I love it when he does this. I love it when he does these one-man sneak missions. I think he's going to charge into allied spawn now. He does get a kill on Vision. Allies losing their scope. Bartzel's pushing up to garage.
Explosives planted!
It's so good, man. I know. Plant does go down. We do have one allied player in office. Inzen covering dark with that Thompson. Oh, Limax did eventually find Casey. Bartzel and TomTom both picking up kills. One allied player left in the form of Inzen, who's just lurking in the dying smoke in dark room. Does he get the second? He does find Bartzel. No way is he going to get the next one. They have to reload. No, TomTom gets it. Oh, my emotions can't take it. My emotions can't take it. I'm too old for this. Phantom, get that one.
Axis win.
If only the Colt had 8 bullets. If only the Colt had 8 bullets. Either way, Crap still up there with 19-9. Inzen catching up 14-12. Kind of a quiet shotgun as well. Crap picking up a kill. Bazza finding one as well. Limewax dropping TomTom. Aaron's got himself into dark. Bit of a blockage. Allied hold on the wall. Inson in mid with Thompson, but might be needed over at B fairly soon. No nades for SUPERKIDS by the looks of it. Inton getting himself into spawn house, actually. Well played. Oh, but dropped by Aaron. Line wax. Finding that back player. In the form... Was it Casey? I think it might have been Casey. I think he did tag Casey. Spending so much time looking for that back player. Vision does find him. Casey drops. Aaron does find line wax. One apiece. Aaron versus Vision. I think he's going to beeline it over the way. Or is he? No, he isn't. He's going to run right into Aaron. Of the whole map, they managed to run into each other. Vision has collected a nade, making his way back via APC. Oh, that nade was good. Just missed him. And now we have the scope car M1 duel. Stenham, welcome in, dude.
Explosives planted.
Plant does go down. Aaron allows that to happen. That may be the undoing of this round. If he gets it, they go to double figures. Oh, he gets a tag. Aaron somehow... Oh, that's huge. Vision should have had that kill. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in spectator because when I go in streamer, it lags the other players out.
Diffused. Axis win.
It only seems to happen with Phantom. I don't know why. I feel kind of guilty. I seem to lag them out when I go in a streamer mode. So I've been demoted to spectator. Streamer mode would have the lovely kind of health bars on the side. But yeah, sadly, I even noticed it as well. They do start to lag when I'm in streamer. Oh, good nades from Bazza and TomTom. Oh, Aaron finds one as well. TomTom with a kill on Inzin. And suddenly Vision left all alone in under 20 seconds. MG bullets flying over to him. Shotgunner, I think, just ran into Allied spawner. It's going to be TomTom instead. And he will pick that up. It's 11-5. I thought SUPERKIDS were going to come back in this. Vision with that early shot. Nades landing over. I think it even hit one of the Allied bodies there. Inzin with a nade on Aaron. Vision looking for that scope kill and smoke. Checking MG house, but not finding a target. TomTom. Oh, good play from Inzin. Good instinct. Finding him in the corner of B. Plant teased by Honest. Looking to bait out any Axis nades. Does go down. Bazet with a kill on Casey. Inzin finds one. Crap. Finding Bazet. Crap left on his own. And he has no idea where to look. There are Allied players every single direction.
Axis eliminated.
And Limax gets him. 11-6. Game is not over yet. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. I don't want, you know, I'm here to spectate. I don't want to lag anyone out. You know, I'm lucky to be in the game. I don't want to cause an issue. They shouldn't really know I'm here, to be honest. So if I am genuinely lagging the game, then yeah, obviously I'll move. Good exchange of nades. Oh, Aaron finding Bartsaw. That isn't going to help. I think that's the second team kill we've seen. Not that many. Bazza finding Cakesy, pushing up from garage. Tell you what, Phantom mistakes could be SUPERKIDS' way back into this. 11-7. That gap closes a little bit more. Phantom only need 2. Crap sitting at 22-12. Casey been fairly quiet, but then again, so was Honest. Seems to be a bit more energy about SUPERKIDS. A tag there with a nade from Bazza. Plant going down. It does go again. Phantom letting that happen. Against a 5-man SUPERKID team. Bartsaw dropping to Limewax. Inzin getting in dark with that Thompson. Bazza with a kill on Cakesy. Limewax has spotted someone. Vision finding Aaron. Tom by APC. Does get a kill. Eventually dropped by Limewax. Crap left, but dropped by Inzin. Good cover. 11-8.
Allies win.
They are not done. They are not done. You love to see a comeback. I think if we do have a third map, I think it's Dawnville. Not that I want to talk it up or anything. A third map would be good though. More COD 2. Bazza going A long. MP44 and shotgun in hand. Have to keep an eye on him actually. Might have to come back. He's backed up by another player. Pops a smoke and nade over there. Ends in with the first opening kill. Finding Cakesy. Crap. Finding Vision. Allies are losing their scope fairly early. Oh, Tom needs to hold this. It's a heavy tag, but heavy tag back. Inzen finds him. A is open. Bartzel with a kill on Limewax. Phantom having to relocate. Honest with the kill on Crap. And the plant is going to go down on A. Nice surprise A push. Working well. They have a man up, which is really going to help. That smoke is still pluming. Make that, well, still one man up now, but either way, Aaron left. Heard a player in Axis spawn. Inzen just peeking. Bazza is going to be sitting MG. Will be the closest to that defuse if and when it comes. Aaron running out of time. Oh, but didn't know where to look. Well played. 11-9. Beautiful story this would be if SUPERKIDS came back. Get a look at the scores for you. Right, let's jump in with scope. Vision needs to get these cross. If not, at least call them, tag them, hold them in place. No crosses as of yet. Now they come. Tom maybe a bit late, depending on the push. Oh, good play from Honest. In's in there as well. They have to stop that B opening. They really do. B under the control of SUPERKIDS. Bazza hanging back. Crap. Does find Limewax. Vision with a tag on that nade. It's so hard to get them off once they get it. And this is why they pick Burgundy. Cakesy finding Vision. Crap peeking into dark. Oh, they just ran into each other there. Ins and finding Crap. Bazza with another one. 11-10. I wish I could see the feed of where the rounds have gone, but sadly it doesn't show me on Spectate, but either way. A timeout here called by Tom. I'm not surprised. I think the last at least maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 rounds I think have gone in the hand of SUPERKIDS. And they haven't had that kind of spree for a while, so Phantom need to do something to stop that momentum, because it could quickly be third map game if they don't do something special. Casey hasn't been having loads of fun with that shotgun. Oh, Discord went down. Wait, they're using Discord? They're using Discord for team chat or TeamSpeak. I assume they use TeamSpeak, right? Or maybe not, I don't know. I still remember Venturillo. Is that even still a thing? They still have Venturillo? Anyone else remember that? Okay, Phantom do get players on B. Oh, no, they don't. Inzen is there. SUPERKID. I thought they were going to have B, but Cakesy does find Inzen. That's a huge kill from Cakesy. B push grinds to a halt a little bit. Bartzel hanging around by Axis spawn. Aaron with another big kill on Honest. Limewax is still at B wall. He's being backed up by a second player in the form of Bazza, creeping his way along. But they are going to have players in dark. They need to time this well. Hey, buddy. Bazza's there. I think he might even crawl into each other. Oh, Cakesy wins that one. He's going to run out into Limewax, who opens B. He's now going to just double check that alleyway is clear. Bartzel's coming up. He has spotted Lomax teasing that bomb. Gets 1 kill on Bartzel. Good bait. Ah, Discord is better, is it? Oh, fair. Oh, good play from Aaron. That was huge. He needed that. It's match point here to Phantom. Match point, Phantom. Anything can happen. If SUPERKIDS get the next 2, we go to OT. Phantom have at least guaranteed that. Vision not finding anyone yet on the cross. TomTom doing his magical push again. He's lost his nade. Limax with the opening kill, finding Bartzel. Oh, but Vision, good play. That was huge. Erin's also going to try his luck. Plant goes down at B. Sorry if you can hear the cat as well. Vision finding Erin. Honest by Wagon. Bazza finding Cakesy. 1 Axis player left. Crap tried with the Luger, but not going to happen. I hear you, buddy. Oh my god, he actually... I do not hurt my cat. I would just like to confirm. It sounds like he's in pain and that I, mistreat him. They eat better than I do, just to clarify. His meows sound like, an abused teenager, but they honestly live the life. Great double nade from Bazza. That might just confirm overtime. Limax finding Aaron. Inzen on Bartzel. That's overtime. TomTom does get 1, but Honest finds that overtime. That's unbelievable. Oni in COD 2. Oni in COD 2. It's like the final episode of EastEnders. It's like a soap opera. A quick starter from that. Wait, come here, buddy. You're so noisy. Phantom still going to be defending. Maybe offending too, I don't know. And Phantom, SUPERKIDS, sorry. And that's still going to be attacking. Limax with the opening M1 kill on Bartzel. And SUPERKIDS have a huge momentum about them. Bazza charging down with shotgun. Does get that kill on Aaron. Looks for the second. A massive slaughter at B. TomTom gets Bazza eventually dropped by Inzen. And Bartzel calling a timeout. Now they're using 2. Cakesy finding Vision. And Limax dropping him. First round of overtime going to SUPERKIDS. And we have a timeout. Which is probably good. Maybe Phantom can hear the cat. Your cat reacted to Havoc. Oh. Come here, buddy. Oh. He wants to go outside, but he only technically has 3 legs at the minute. He's kind of limping. And I don't really want to let him out if he's limping and has a gammy leg. I don't know why it's always him, though. My other 2 cats are great. They never get hurt. Usually. He's just a bit of a fighter cat, Show your cat? I'll put, tell you what, if you're in the TLS Discord, I'll pop pictures up in there for you if you want. I'll pop some cat pictures up in there. I don't know if there's like a cat, channel. I don't know. I'll put it in general or something, and you can see the casting cat. How about that? I am a crazy cat dad. I don't have kids. I have cats. Okay, TomTom's back. Right, timeout is over. We go again. SUPERKIDS getting the first one as attack. We go again. Let's have a look at the scores quickly. Inzen now at 30. He has really picked things up. Plenty of nades. And the speed of SUPERKIDS. Casey with a nade on Vision. TomTom trying to get onto B. Is tagged, but gets in the alleyway and dropped by Honest. Phantom are trying. SUPERKIDS just want that B-bomb site more. They are completely blocked off. That smoke is pretty fresh. Yeah, the cat's called Havoc. There's one called Havoc, one called Loki. And then my girl cat, who I got with an X before she left, is Lolo. So I have 3 cats, which is a Yeah, super, you know, crazy cat dad. Plant does go down and it's 3 apiece. Aaron moving up to allied spawn. Honest, picking Bart's or Phantom have really let this one slip. And fair play to SUPERKIDS for bringing it back. Bazza with a kill on Aaron. Crap left, does get a tag. And another tag, eventually dropping Bazza. Looking for that no-scope, but Limewax is going to have that. 14-12. This has been a really good comeback. I'll give them that. Yeah, spot on. Has been a really good comeback. Crap has kind of gone a bit quiet. Inzen, though, has really popped off. Let's try and jump in with him. Here we go. Also, I think he is streaming from his perspective as well, guys. So if you do want to go over and give SUPERKIDS some support, Inzen is streaming. He's done really good. Limewax finding Bartsort. Putting pressure from Dark into that main street. Plant does go down again. B is just constantly... Oh, that nade was good, though. Aaron finding Inzen. Kiko, I think it's Dawnville. I think. I'm pretty sure they picked Dawnville as decider. And it looks like we're going to be going there in a bit. Axis players do have a man up, though. Thompson moving by APC. Oh, Cakesy and Crap both picking those up. I think it's Vision left with Scope. And it is indeed. He doesn't have a nade. Does find TomTom. But the plant, I think, is going to be diffused. Vision finds Crap, and the plant goes 14-13. Which map is decider? Stenon says third. Love it. Brilliant. But yeah, I think Thornville. The pistol bash was a bit weird. We kind of... It didn't look like we were going to have a pistol bash. It looked like players were calling live. And then I think we restarted. Eventually had a pistol bash. And then, yeah, it got a bit confusing. It's definitely not Lenin. That was banned. I know Phantom love Lenin. Either way, if you're wondering, Phantom did win Carentan. And if they win this, it's GG. If SUPERKIDS pull it back, we go to map number 3. But either way, taking nothing away from SUPERKIDS. It's been a cracking comeback. I wish... Hang on, let me quickly... There you go. There you go. So you can see the pattern it's been in terms of where the teams have gone. All that red coming back from SUPERKIDS has been huge. Right, let me go back into spectate. Limewax catching that nade on Aaron. Bazza making his way through mid. We have swapped as well, SUPERKIDS, and they're going to be defending. Phantom are going to be attacking. Bartsort with a kill on Bazza. Vision's got himself into dark, but that smoke is really going to obstruct his vision. Bacardi, welcome in, dude. Sneaker, welcome in. 2 players pushing through mid for Phantom. Vision from Dark does find Bartsort, but then runs right into TomTom. He was now going to try and get that plant at B. Honest left.
Explosives planted.
Running right up that B alleyway. Not phased at all. Charging down TomTom, but it's going to be denied. 14 all. And Phantom get the next 2 rounds as attack. And if they're feeling confident, they could sign this one off. Three players going for that cross for SUPERKIDS. Nade's coming over into B alleyway. Limewax with the opening nade on Aaron. Bartsor then finding him. Plenty of Phantom players building up by APC. Bartsor waiting for the cue to release that nade. Anytime now. Lands just in dark. Smoke going out by Cakesy as well. Bazza by A-Long with shotgun. Again, a few players just waiting for that smoke to plume. Who's going to charge in first? Cakesy tried, but quickly denied by Honest. Bartsaw trying to cover as best he can. Inzen finding TomTom. B is still fresh in the hands of SUPERKIDS. Crap now making his way through mid, looking at Axis spawn house. And a tag there onto Bartsaw. He was dropped by Bazza. Crap does get a kill on Honest, but Vision will grab that one. 15. 16. Losa, welcome in. SUPERKIDS get one. We go to map number 3. May have to take a minute, just go and check on the cat before map number 3 kicks off. Good opening kill from Crap. Finding Inzen. Plenty of nades coming over that B alleyway. Just denying Vision a couple of seconds. Limewax was going to kill Crap. Finding Bazza. Vision's got himself into dark. Thompson moving through mid with that Thompson. Could pull off a nice handy flank here. Limewax finding Crap. Thompson, I think, could be fairly imperative soon if he's not spotted. He is. Does find Vision. Dives into dark. Good clearance from TomTom. B is open. And Aaron gets it. We reset overtime. We go again. Hope you guys are comfy. Could be a while. Neither team willing to budge. We go again. SUPERKIDS still defending. Phantom attacking, I think, for one more round, if I've counted properly. Let's jump in with a scope. Oh, he just misses that. I think Axis had a fairly good spawn just by the edge, which allowed them to get across. They are held up by that tank, though. Nades trying to stop them. Allied players getting up to APC. TomTom getting the first one. Finding Limewax. SUPERKIDS do have it locked down. Smoke now coming down into that B alleyway. And I think they are going to divert over the way. Try and put some pressure over there. Oh, Bazza, though. Great positioning. Finding Cakesy. Inzen with a kill on TomTom. Was pushing through mid. Bazza's just going to wait by 8. Vision in dark room. Bartsaw making his way through mid. You can hear players running around by 8. Maybe in spawn. Crap with a kill on Inzen, making it 3 apiece. I can still hear Havoc. He's going nuts downstairs. I'm going to go down there and there's going to be books torn up everywhere. He's going to be playing loud music. Probably going to have, I don't know, his hat on backwards. He's going to be calling me the worst dad ever. Bartsaw peeking, finding Bazza. A is open. One Axis player left in the form of Honest. Gets a good long shot over to Crap. Oh, the second on Bartsaw, making it 1 apiece. Aaron left. Normally a calm, collected player. Gets a tag onto Honest. This could be a huge comeback if Honest gets this. But that was enough. Just a tiny bit of leg. That's all it took. Phantom pick up 1. Crap. Keeping an eye on the cross. Oh, and catches someone there. Yeah, quite good see it was, but finishes off Limewax on the second jump. Grabs another nade as well. Puts both of them over to B alleyway. Bartsaw, Crap, Cakesy, both finding kills. Bazza left. This is big. Bit of a tease of the plant. Cakesy finally gets it in a good spot. Bazza moving up. to Axis Tiger. Would love it if he got the cult kill. That would kind of
Axis
interesting.
eliminated.
And Tom finishes that one off. He wants the job done. 17-19. 1 round before the half. Phantom get another chance to attack. See if Crap can open things up again. He's been pretty good with that scope, but just missing 2. Might get another attempt on the second cross. Does find Line Wax. He's going to get the second. He doesn't. Honest makes his way over to Carentan and gets in dark. Casey, I think he's dueling with Bazza here. He is indeed. Shotgun v shotgun. This will dictate a big part of this map. Crap, backing him up. Does find him. Axis down to 3. TomTom by APC on his own over at B, actually. No one else is fairly near him. Bartzel's there, making his way up. Inzen finding him. Long range nade out from Crap. Honest getting another one. Bring that advantage back into SUPERKIDS. Inzen with a kill on Crap. He's going to be Cakesy left. Who does find him. I think he wanted to grab the car, but goes for the M1 instead. Who's going to win? I think we're going to go to a third. I have a feeling we're going to go to a third. It just might be a bit of a long drawn out one. Casey going to spawn house. But Vision will grab that. 17-16 and we do swap. SUPERKIDS now on the attack. Yeah, I think SUPERKIDS are riding a bit of a momentum wave. So I have a feeling we're going to go to a third. After that, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Although I'm more leaning into the fact if we go to a third, I think SUPERKIDS might just get it. Cakesy's made his way into mid with that shotgun. Pops a nade out. Doesn't catch anyone. Bazza maybe drop fairly soon. TomTom finds him. He loves those crazy runs. Plant does go down. Cakesy misses one, but finally gets that kill on Line Wax. That was huge. 1 allied player left. And they are charging down Honest, just spraying everything they have at him. Honest gets a second on Crap. They're just feeding him one at a time. Can the camera please give me to him? Thank you. Honest now making his way past Garage up to APC. Oh, now he's may have put himself at a bit of a disadvantage by going APC. Barcel's going to defuse, and the other players are going to move up to him. Erin grabs him. That's a huge round for Phantom.
Explosives
That's huge.
defused. Axis win.
That might have just sealed it. I think SUPERKIDS needed that opening round. I really do. Limax does pick off TomTom on the cross. Bartel finding Limax just on top of that gate. May have been up there a bit too long. Bartel pushing mid into the street. Erin's got himself into dark. Inzen with a kill on Cakesy. Bartel good cover vision. Finding Bartel. It's a big exchange. Crap finding. I think that's GG. Depending on this shotgun kill. If Erin gets this, GG. I think that's GG. Oh, wait. Bazza. That wasn't the shotgunner. Wait. Oh. This is big. This is big. Crap versus Bazza. This is huge. That's it.
Axis win.
That was huge. SUPERKIDS needed that first opening round, I think. They really needed that. That first round on Allies. That's massive. I thought we were going to a third. The way they were playing, I honestly thought that was it. I thought they'd have taken it to a third. I thought that was it. I thought they were riding that wave of the huge wins they got on the half, but oh, that kill from Aaron though. Steve, welcome in, brother. How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well, my dude. Always nice to see you, buddy. Right, guys. That's it from me. Thank you so much for having me yet again. I'm going to find someone to raid out to. Mozart and Noddies, thank you for the raid. Guys, thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out. I am... if you can stick around for the raid, guys, that'd be great. We can find someone nice to go and give a nice warm surprise to. But yeah, guys, let's find someone to go find. I don't know who's playing COD 2. I can't see. There's no other COD 2 games tonight, is there? Can't find anyone. I can't find anyone. Ensign obviously streaming from his POV. Could go see Isno doing some COD 4. Could keep it in the COD family. How far is he into his game? Okay. You know, we'll go see Isno. He's doing some COD 4. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm really, really grateful. Thanks for having me. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the laughs. And yeah, I think there is a game. There is a game tomorrow, I think. Let me just double check. I think there are games tomorrow. Let me just double check. I think there is a game tomorrow. Yeah, because it's yeah, things are coming back. Okay, so Complexity versus Input 2 tomorrow. That's a huge game. Looking forward to that. That's all I can see in the stream channel so far. But yeah, guys, looking forward to it. More COD 2 games coming up. I'm buzzing. Thank you so much for having me. I love you. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay horny. And yeah, guys, GG to Phantom. Oh, we could go for Lead Axe if you want. If you want to go Lead Axe, yeah, we could do that. Let's go to Lead Axe instead then. Is he streaming? Is he on? Oh, is he doing solo queue? Oh, he is. Okay, cool. There you go. I got you. I got you. We'll go see Puppy. I didn't see him there. Thank you, man. There you go. There you go, man. We'll go see Ledax. Thanks for that. Thanks, Wooski. Appreciate it. I didn't see him there. But yeah, guys, thanks a bunch. Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. And yeah, look after yourselves, guys. And I'll see you very soon. Thanks again, everybody. I appreciate it. Good to see so many of you turning out for the COD 2 streams. But thank you, everyone. Nats, thank you. Wooski, thank you. Katie, Puffy, Ravesor, Enzi, thank you. Dismia, Kiko, Losa, Bacardi, Stenin, Sneaker, guys, Kerber, thank you. Everyone, look after yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.